What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. And let's talk about Halle Bailey. Apparently, she already has moved on to a new dude. And this makes her whole thing, it makes a lot of sense as to why she went on the attack of DDG. This heifer was already seeing somebody else. And she wanted to take that baby with her to Italy. I believe that's where they're filming, where she's filming this new project, because she wanted to be up under this dude. Now, maybe he's just there for a little while. Apparently, he's a music producer, but it makes a lot of sense as to why she wanted the child to come with her. She wanted to introduce the child to the new stepdaddy. And DDG and his legal team were able to score a win because they were able to have him go visit his child with his mother. She tried to stop that, but he is able to travel there to see his child. Now it makes sense as to why she didn't want him there. She says she wanted someone else to supervise it because she did not want DDG to find out that she was with this dude. Okay, and she wanted DDG to not want to be there very long, you know. But see, this is what happens. Again, when these women try to control the narrative. DDG has money too. He can hire good lawyers too, and it looks like he did. So this is going to be an uphill battle for her to keep him away from his child. But this particular female, Halle Bailey, she really tried to go out of her way to ruin DDG's reputation, to get full custody, because she wants that child up under another man. See, this is my problem with you single mothers, and why single mothers should be demonized, because a lot of y'all go out of your way to take the child from the biological father because he doesn't want to be with you no more, and you want some other man who has no connection to the child to be that child's father. And y'all wonder why a lot of men don't want to deal with single mothers. Look at what these women are doing to the biological fathers. Imagine what she'd do if I had a child with her. She's over there in Europe with this dude. I don't know how they found out. Somebody must have. They're saying that DDG may have hired a private investigator. I don't know, but this seems like, you know, TMZ is able to always get these types of photos. So, you know, I think it was more them, because listen, Europe is the paparazzi capital of the world. You can't hide in Europe. There is media everywhere in Europe. You can't hide there. So I'm pretty sure their media people got this and sold it to TMZ, or it was another vacationing group that were able to get these photos. But it doesn't matter, because now we see why Halle went and attacked this man's character is because she had already started talking to somebody else, and she's kissing him in the mouth. So yes, this looks like a relationship. You see, when women are always trying to tear the child away from the father, it's because she wants another man who she handpicked to be the father of the child. But what if this dude don't want to be the father of the child? You're assuming he wants to be a stepdaddy. You're assuming that. You're assuming that he wants to build a family with you. You're assuming it. Halle seems like a very naive, but even I would say naive, but I think she's very calculating. She grew up in the industry, so she knows the ins and outs, her and her sister. So let's get into this article from TMZ. Halle found the perfect way to relax in Italy after her grueling custody battle with her ex DDG, with the company of a new boat while her buns baked in the sun. The Little Mermaid actress was in, Pistano, Italy on Saturday, where she and her mystery man were spotted splashing, kissing, cuddling under the Mediterranean Sea. Halle looked happy posing a bikini bottom for this dreadhead guy that she's with, but couldn't prevent. Okay, I don't give a fuck about that. Let's see. The mystery man seemed to be enjoying himself too. Ditto for the iPhone camera roll. Halle was granted temporary sole custody of Halo, the son she shares with DDG, back in May after she made fiery allegations of domestic violence against the rapper, which was all calculating. It was very calculated because she knew she was going to Italy and she wanted to make sure that she was able to get primary custody while she was there so she can go play house with this dude. They have a hearing scheduled this month to determine permanent custody of the 1-year-old. Halle will be overseas for the next few months filming Italiana, opposite of, Regé Jean Page, and DDG could very well be moving on himself. Recently spoke with influencer India Love after their streamer university fraternization went viral, so who knows what the future holds. This heifer wanted to go over there to play house with this dude. She put together this plan, her and her lawyers, in order to steal primary custody. That's what she wanted to do. This is why you do have to be careful of the type of women that you get involved with, because these women like her want control. Right. And let me tell y'all this too. These women always move on. These women always got a dude in the background who's waiting for his opportunity. Now, remember, he is a producer. He's a producer. And because she does music, he does music, they're all in the same circles. Would not be surprised if she's looking into making music and, she will be looking to try to help her. I don't know. But I just think that it's very interesting to me how social media and how all these people wanted to side with her so quickly against DDG. DDG was the bad guy. DDG was the bad guy because men always have to be the bad. And she knows this. She was able to tap into that, claiming that this dude was beating on her when there's no evidence that this dude beat on her. None. But the courts believed her because they want to believe her. They always want to put the children with the mother, even though Halle knows damn well she cannot raise that child on her own. And I have zero respect for single mothers who try to keep the child out of their biological father's life. And you wonder why these fathers crash out on their baby mothers? Y'all want to know why these men crash out? Is because these heifers keep the children from the father, make allegations about the father. And these men crash out. I'm not saying I agree with that. What I'm saying is there's a reason why. There's a reason why. And these women never learn a lesson. And they still continue to try to keep these children away from their biological father because they want to go play house with some dude who don't even really want them like that. Like this producer dude, let's see how long that lasts. I don't think it's going to last that long. I think she's really playing herself. I do. I think she's really playing herself, and she thinks I think she believes she's smarter than she really is. I do. Her sister ain't got no man. She has to get into celebrity relationships because she doesn't know the first thing about being in a regular relationship. I have nothing against Halle Bailey, the person, but I think Halle is very foolish, and I think she's listening to the wrong people. This is why she don't have a good relationship with her parents, her and her sister, because they think they're grown. They think they think they can do everything on their own. But as I'm saying, I have no respect for single mothers who try to keep their children away from their biological fathers. Don't try to come up in my face talking about how good of a mother you are, and you talking all this crap about the stepdad, about the biological dad, when in reality you are purposely keeping him from the children. I don't respect that, and I think it's a huge red flag when a woman is in a new relationship with a dude and she tries to tell you how bad the ex was. Y'all notice they never talk about how bad of a father he is. They always talk about how bad of a person he was and the things that he did to her, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Stop keeping the children away from their fathers. I don't give a damn what he did, what you and him had going on. I don't care. You never keep the child away from their father. Under no circumstance. I'm not trying to hear that because I don't care. Both parents should be allowed to raise the children unless one of those parents are a bad father. And I do not believe that DDG is a bad father. I don't think DDG is a bad father. I think he might have made a mistake impregnating you because he thought that you were something that you weren't. I think he thought Halle was something that she wasn't. She was no different. And I think he even came to that realization. She's no different than the rest of these heifers. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next.